that have some music because I would be having my Tony playing right now if I could get this thing going. Lakers land, what's that word? Good morning, happy Friday, 7 Mitchell. I'm in the damn building and happy anniversary. My God, Lakers land. We are at our 1 year anniversary for Lakers land here on playback, man. And I'm so excited because the season just started. And we're dealing with a team, an organization, a franchise that has not only been a winning historically organization, the Lakers always got some shit to talk about. So y'all know I'm super excited to be locked in with Lakers land for another official season. Really, this is the first official season. We about to kick things off. So I am definitely hyped. But this is our first year anniversary, and I'm not going to hold y'all too much. But I did want to come to you guys really, especially content creators, people that are thinking about creating YouTube channels or people that have a YouTube channel or a different platform that might be small and you're trying to grow and figure some things out. Um, I do want to tell y'all to never, ever, ever let anybody get into the way of what you're trying to do. And I know that sounds cliche. You hear it all the time on TV and movies, and they make it sound fake, but it's so real. And I'm not speaking from a standpoint of having some type of popular platform or me getting a whole bunch of money every month from what I do. But I have identified that you can measure your success in different ways. And if you bet on yourself, if you know that you're doing something that could be beneficial for you and your situation, you got to go hard. You cannot allow anything or anybody to kind of stand in your way. And that's how we got here um, on Lakers land. And I guess I want to give y'all a quick story. This is a long story, but I'm going to try to sum things up because I do want to talk a little bit about the Lakers tonight versus the Raptors. I know the Lakers declined Jalen Hood-Schifino's deal yesterday. So Jalen Hood-Schifino is officially no longer a Laker. I know a lot of people in Lakers land are excited about that. Um, I don't know, man. I think that the Lakers environment, I think that this culture of LA might have just been too much for Jalen. It just seemed like he never fit. I kind of wanted to put partial blame on Darvin Ham because of that. But, we're in a new day, and I haven't really seen that much elevation out of Jalen Hood-Schifino, to be honest, at all, with the exception of the last game of the preseason where JJ Redick put all those guys out, and gave them a bunch of minutes. He really has kind of underperformed for various reasons, and the Lakers went on ahead and parted ways with Jalen Hood-Schifino. But getting back to let's talk about how Lakers land even came about. So I have been doing NBA content for probably about unofficially, I've been doing NBA content since like 2017, 2018. I had a show, a platform called the Best of Seven Sports Talk. And I will basically talk about all types of sports, but I've always been locked in with the NBA, especially. And last summer, the owner of Players Choice, one of the owners of Players Choice, had hit me up and told me that they were watching my work and they wanted to know if I wanted to be a part of the Players Choice team. And I told them that I would be interested, but my main concern was to help build build my platform because I know how much work I put in, and I just wanted to continue to grow my profile and my resume. And they told me that they felt like they could assist with that. So I had locked in with Players Choice last year, and they had told me that they were going to be doing a series of team shows, and they wanted me to do or host one of these team shows. They wanted me to do the Lakers show. They came up, we had a Lakers show, there was a Warrior show on Players Choice, and then we also had a Chicago Bulls show on Players Choice. So they told me to go ahead and get a Lakers show started. So I created Lakers Land, and they had paired me up with two guys, ZZ and Ryan. Now, ZZ's not even a Lakers fan. ZZ is a Warriors fan. Ryan is a Lakers fan, but Ryan had some things going, and Ryan stepped away like at the beginning of the year. Like soon as we got started, right before it might have been a little bit after opening night, but right before the season started, or right around the beginning of the season, Ryan had left. So me and ZZ kind of thugged it out throughout the season. And then I think maybe in December, Players Choice, like we had a meeting, and Players Choice had decided that they were going to do away with the team shows for whatever reason, and they had a new project that they were going to be doing. So they kind of left all the team shows. They canceled the team shows, and we were kind of working on getting this new show for Players Choice together. Now, when they made the announcement that they were doing away with the team shows, one of the announcements they made is that they came across this new platform that they were going to be doing a partnership with, and it was called Playback. And on Playback, you are able to watch NBA games in real time, have watch parties and things like that. So Players Choice had did a collaboration with Playback, and they were going to be doing some watch party games, and they were going to have some of us hosting some of the games. Different people on all the different shows on Players Choice, we would come over to Playback and do that. And I remember, and I don't really want to throw anybody under the bus, and you know, I got a lot of love and respect for Players Choice as a whole. You know, the people that you see on the screen, on the shows, the tickets, the hoops, the Mars, everybody that you see on the screen of Players Choice, I got nothing but, you know, a lot of love and respect for. No issues with those. All my issues was really like administrative issues, things behind the scene. But I felt like there was a lot of circumstances where the necessity or the agreement of helping me build my profile off of the work that I've done, it really wasn't happening. Like we were locked in with Lakerland like 2-3 times a week, but they wasn't putting out like any clips of our content. I was editing shorts. They wasn't posting it. It's like there was nothing really going other than the actual live show. And that really wasn't what my intent was, joining Players Choice. And that really wasn't you know, what we worked for. You know, we worked hard to get not so much about the money, but it, you know, just to be seen, just to be in the mix. So, you know, I really was kind of fighting with that throughout the months. But then the Playback scenario happened. And I remember asking one of the administrators of Playback, how would I go about getting a creator's page on Playback, not just a regular page, a creators page on Playback. And they ignored me for the longest time. They ignored me for the longest time. And it just kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, because again, it just seemed like whenever there was a inquiry that I had uh, about me, it just was like, it just was weird. I really didn't get a lot of feedback. And I'm not blaming that so much on the Players Choice system, because I don't even believe maybe the upper management even got some of my inquiries. I think there was some disconnect within this middleman. But you know, I remember reaching out trying to find out how I could get a creators page, because like I said, I had my own platform. I've been a content creator for some years, and I got ignored, and I got ignored. And I don't know how I did it, but I came across the director of Playback, and I got contact information. And I just simply inquired, you know, how would one go about? What are the eligibility requirements? What are the standards, you know, for this platform? Um, because, you know, I don't have a big time, huge following like, you know, Players Choice or some of the other major platforms. And he reached right back out to me, and, you know, he asked me for some of my credentials, and he looked at the YouTube channel and some of my work, and he immediately gave me creators content eligibility off the top, just like that. And here we are today as a creator, Lakers Land on Playback in full effect, with all the creative features as the most popular platforms on this actual brand. And I'm real excited, and I'm happy, and I don't want to gave y'all this long story, but the whole purpose of me telling y'all all this is just that, you know, I could have really fell back because once I decided, because I left Players Choice, I decided to leave Players Choice, I think in March of last year. Or was it? Yeah, I left Players Choice in March of last year. And you know, since I had created really the Lakerland situation and did all the work behind the scenes, they didn't have a problem at all with just, you know, letting me keep the show. So you know, I always have a lot of love for them. Um, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that or if I wanted to go back to the best of seven or if I wanted to just stop creating content because it just stopped getting fun for me. But then when I got that creator's opportunity with playback, bro, it was just like a breath of fresh air. And again, I'm just saying that is because when I kept being denied and being ignored, you know, I felt like I could have just gave it up, you know. And I know as being a content creator, you know, you out here trying to build your brand, you trying to build your platform, views get slow, followers get slow, support gets slow. But if you know you think that you got something going, bro, you gotta go get it. You gotta go get it. And we are locked in now. This is our 1 year anniversary. This is really our official first uh, season with Lakers Land. And we got so much to talk about this year. But man, I am just happy. I want to thank everybody that has been rocking out with Lakers Land over this last 12 months. It's definitely been a roller coaster. But you know, shout out to Players Choice, like I said, man, for the opportunity. I love what those guys had going over there, um, and I continue to wish them, you know, the best of luck and success. Like I said, the people that you see on the screen, no issues with those guys. Came on, some of those guys came on Lakerland Ticket. Uh, Ox, a couple of those guys, you know, came in and rocked out with us, man. We always had a good time. It's just a lot of disconnected, and I'm not no kid. You understand what I'm saying? Like I stand on business, and I was a content creator before Players Choice, and I was going to be a content creator after Players Choice. And in any agreement, contractual or non-contractual agreement that I ever get in, if you don't hold the end of your bargain, you're not going to get me. That's just what it's going to be because I'm going to do what I got to do. And it was just too much disconnect. And I don't know if that was from the higher ups or within the middle. It really don't matter to me. I'm all about, you know, the results, the consistency or the inconsistency. So, you know, I just felt like it was best for me to part ways with them. But man, reaching out to the director of playback and then being able to get uh the opportunity because I wasn't even asking for it. I just was trying to figure out how would one go about it because I knew nothing about playback. And I knew that if you created a regular playback account, you wouldn't have the features and the options that a creator would. And, you know, I knew I didn't have a huge following. I would have to kind of start over from scratch. But I was just trying to figure out the guidelines. If I'm going to really lock into playback, how hard am I going to have to go on this platform to try to build a following? Is it worth it? And I could never get any of those that type of information from, you know, my inner circle. So I just, you know, did my own thing. And you know, being self-made is always going to be beneficial. Fuck whatever somebody got to say. It's always going to be beneficial to be able to stand on your own too. And that's where we at right now with Lakers Land, and we are what 5 games into the regular season. So I'm real excited, man, to have the opportunity to be a playback creator. And then it's just so funny. Just the other day, what was it? 2 days ago, Wednesday, I had the director of playback come on Lakers Land and do an exclusive interview. So it just came full circle within a year of me going from possibly not even creating content so more, you know, because of it just wasn't fun anymore, to, you know, getting on a platform that I couldn't get any information on to be able to interview the director a year later, man. And we had so much fun Wednesday night. Um, this shit just came full circle. So I just wanted to tell all these up and coming YouTube content creators, or even ones on playback, man, just keep doing what y'all doing. I know the views count, the following count. You're trying to build your shit, but if you are having fun and if you see a little bit of light at the end of your tunnel, bro, do it. You gotta go. So I am excited. And again, man, I just wanted to come through today and shout everybody out for all the support. Shout out to BA, shout out to Hank, shout out to Cole. They helped when we kind of did the restart of Lakers Land. We were putting out some content, getting you guys in the mix of some debate topics and stuff when it comes to the Lakers. So shout out to those guys, and big up to guys like Dan, the Lakers fan, for definitely helping me, get this platform up to where it needs to be. Dan has been a big help. Shout out to him. Shout out to my brother JJ Peters with Sportstown Network. He's definitely been there every time that I've needed him. We've been done some dope collaborations. So, it's early with small platform, but we are definitely working every fucking day. Y'all already know how I'm coming. I'm talking my shit, and we popping it. So I'm just trying to figure some things out. I want to get some content together, not that only y'all can just watch, but content that y'all can participate in. I'm thinking about different games and shit that we can kind of get in the mix when we talk about the Lakers. We got the NBA Jeopardy going right now, Lakers edition of NBA Jeopardy. The first edition was pretty fun. Me, Dan, and JJ. We was supposed to do round 2 tomorrow. We might hold that more than likely for next week. I'm looking to get some new contestants for NBA Jeopardy, but we're going to be locked in without a doubt this season with so much. We got prizes, giveaways. Right now, I think on our YouTube channel, you can become a member of our YouTube channel for only 99 cents. You can become a member. We got exclusive members only content that only members get to see. We got discounts for our merchandise for Lakers Land. We got a couple little different things, perks and prizes and some giveaways for our members. So right now, you can become a YouTube member of our channel for as low as 99 cents. So make sure that you guys come through and support the platform as we grow. Be a part of our little bit of history that we're trying to make. And really, that's it, man. That's the real gist of it, bro. We starting this shit from the bottom, but we having so much fun doing it. We done had a lot of weird shit happen to us, a lot of goofy shit happen to us. So we done experienced some trials and tribulations already within this first year. And now we are in creator mode. We locked and loaded. So I'm just about to figure out a schedule. I'm working with some people to maybe build another staff, maybe get a podcast team together for Lakers Land, so we can just bring you guys the best content in and out throughout the day as throughout the week as we prepare for all these fucking games, because it's like a soap opera every fucking night for our Lakers. Y'all already know the vibes. But let me get up out of here. I will be doing a pregame live stream before the game tonight. I think I'll be doing that on StreamYard on YouTube at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. We got the watch party game for Lakers versus the Raptors back here on playback at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And we still do, I believe, let me check. We still got some VIP tickets left, some free VIP tickets left. So if you guys want to come on over to our playback room and watch the Lakers versus the Raptors tonight at 7 o'clock, man, come on over. I'll give you guys free VIP access as we lock in. Hopefully, man, the Lakers can get something done, man. This shit is just looking really bad. To be as impressive as we start this season off versus the competition that we faced in Minnesota, Phoenix, and in Sacramento, 3 respectable teams, just to turn around, go on the road and lose to Phoenix and get embarrassed by Cleveland. It's just been nasty work. And hopefully the Lakers don't play down to the level of competition like they've been known to do and sleep on the Toronto Raptors tonight. Hopefully they'll go in there engaged, starting off efficient, and build a lead to start. Because I would hate for the Lakers to lose tonight. My God. The Lakers lose tonight, bro, it's going to be a lot of trouble. I ain't even gonna hold you. All right, man. I'm about to get my morning started. Just wanted to come through and holler at you guys once again. Happy anniversary, first year anniversary to Lakers Land. Shout out to all the supporters. Big up to all my moderators of the playback channel. Shout out to the moderators of our YouTube channel. And again, man, and thank you guys so much for all the support. Shout out again to everyone that has made this Lakers Land thing possible from the start. Shout out to Players Choice. Shout out to ZZ. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to uh, Hank. Shout out to BA. Shout out to Cole. And again, shout out to Dan, the Lakers fan, for what he has done with the cross promotion to help me build on my platform, man. We rocking and rolling. That's how I'm coming, man. Seven Mitchell, I'm staying safe. I hope y'all staying safe, and I will catch y'all later on 6 o'clock here on YouTube for the pregame of Lakers versus Raptors. Y'all know how we coming tonight, man. Stay safe, and I catch y'all at 6. Peace, everybody.